The road to the NFL isn't for the faint of heart. Oh no, it's about preparation, sacrifice, and it's imperative that the athlete has the right team behind him. I'm so happy to introduce you to our guest today. We've got NFL agent Chas Sampson. He's here. There you go. And we've also got a Lakeland native and college football safety, Jonathan JoJo Jean, to break it all down for us. How are you gentlemen doing today?
Doing well. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. Thanks for being here. JoJo, I'm going to start with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And where are you right now in the process of chasing this NFL dream and pursuing it as hard as you can?
Yes, ma'am. So currently right now I'm training here in Tampa Bay at Athlete Innovations, who is owned by Cliff right now. Started in January 12th, and right now we're the 16th, and it's been a little over a month and a couple of days, and getting to it, man. I'm just trying to get to that NFL, the road to the NFL.
You know, if you're an NFL fan, of course, this is the downtime. The Super Bowl is over, and you're saying, okay, well, we know the players are going to go to the combine. We know there's going to be draft day, but it's the downtime. But this is the time that you're putting everything into it. Along those lines, this is the time that you are as the agent, and a lot goes into your role, even more so than negotiating deals and thinking about what the agent does on draft day. A lot goes into it, especially right now.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this is a very emotional time for a lot of players across the country that are looking to get to the NFL. And, you know, my small job is, one, winning the vote of the family to trust, in this case, JoJo, with his dreams, his capabilities, his goals, and so forth. But more importantly, the NFL's free agency season starts the day after the Super Bowl is over. So this is our busiest time of the year. We have Combine next week. We have the draft coming up soon in April. And yeah, you know, I try to do my best to get to every city across almost America to do my small part. And this morning, actually, I worked out with the guys.
Yeah.
I'm worn out. I'm worn out. We did the stretching part. That's okay.
Right.
That was easy. That was great.
Right.
No, that was the warm up before the warm up. So you know, so I wanted to showcase that these young men across the country put so much effort into trying to make this a reality for themselves that many people in the public don't understand how grueling it really is. And I had a chance to experience it this morning. It was definitely very grueling. But JoJo, he coached me up. He got me through it.
Got him right, man. He finished through.
Hey, you know what? It seems to me like you're a real team player and a real locker room
Yes,
guy
ma'am.
with this kind of attitude, helping Chas out. So along those lines, we want to talk about some of the intangibles that when NFL teams look at you and they're saying, okay, we know that he's a guy that he has that physicality, but what is it that makes you special that you will bring to the team? So I'm going to ask you that right now. What is it that goes beyond, you know, sprints and all of the physical stuff that you have to do?
Yes, ma'am. Like you said, as a locker room guy, I call myself a locker room guy, as in being the same every day, being dependable and ready to work. I don't have the biggest voice in the room. I'm not really a rah-rah guy, but in terms of just, hey, checking on the guys, make sure they're not like isolated or feel like they're on the island alone. And I care about winning as much as I care about trust. You know, you know, hey, bad rep, here, man, I got you. Hey, you want to watch extra film? I'm the type of guy you can rely on and stuff like that.
I'm sure, Chas, that there's a lot of privilege in what you do. It's a high stakes position, being an agent, but I'm sure there's a lot of privilege in like, hey, I'm helping, I'm building the team to help this gentleman pursue this big dream. So with that in mind, your final words as we wrap things up on what makes him so special. You
know, I think teams, so this morning, as I was working out, I actually wanted to stop. And JoJo says something very small to me. He says, you got this, one more rep, let's go. And it's just those little small things that, in my belief, have massive impact for team members. It's those encouraging words that get you that extra first down. It's those encouraging words that get you the extra interception. It's those encouraging words that score touchdowns. I think when teams make a bet on JoJo, that they find a good investment in making that bet.
Absolutely. Well, JoJo, we're all pulling for you. And of course, where did you graduate high school? Right here in Lakeland, right?
Yes, ma'am. Victory Christian Academy.
All right. So we're behind you. Tampa Bay is behind you. Lakeland is. And we're going to be following your career. All the best to you. Of course, we've got the website on the screen as well to follow you online on Instagram. There you go.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you for having me.
Thank you.